listening to the Daily Yogi podcast. Every weekday, I'll share timeless yogi wisdom in bite-sized relatable lessons you can apply immediately to help you expand your perspective on life. In the gleaming offices of a mental health startup called Wondermind, Daniela Pearson crafted her story with meticulous precision. Each interview added another layer to her mythology. Each public appearance amplified her carefully curated image. By early 2025, she had woven herself into the fabric of entrepreneurial stardom. Then, like a house of cards meeting a sudden breeze, it all began to unravel. Forbes' August 2025 investigation revealed a pattern that would have made ancient yogis shake their heads in recognition. The founder of the new set and Wondermind had built her empire not on solid ground, but on the shifting sands of exaggeration and relentless self-promotion. Claims about revenue, growth, and impact proved consistently inflated. Celebrity connections were magnified beyond recognition. The truth, when finally exposed, was far more modest than the narrative she'd sold to investors, media, and the public. This is what the yogis called counterfeit ambition, the desperate drive to appear rather than to be. They taught that true ambition serves life, while false ambition serves the ego. One creates lasting value, the other creates only illusions. Such ambition is but the counterfeit of real ambition, the yogis warn, and is as abnormal as the morbid appetites which counterfeit and assume the guise of hunger and thirst. Pearson's story embodies this teaching with stark clarity. Her hunger wasn't for genuine impact or service. It was for recognition, for status, for the intoxicating rush of being seen as extraordinary. The cost? When Forbes pulled back the curtain, investor confidence crumbled. Business partnerships strained. The very fame she had so carefully cultivated turned caustic, because anything built on illusion must eventually face reality. This is the price of false glory. The ambitious soul, drunk on its own mythology, forgets that true success comes from truth, not pretense, from service, not self-aggrandizement, from actual value created, not value claimed. The yogis understood this thousands of years ago. The ambitious person, they taught, becomes insane for success because the instinct has become perverted and abnormal. He imagines that the things for which he's striving will bring him happiness, but he's disappointed. They turn to ashes like Dead Sea fruit. In the wake of this modern cautionary tale, the ancient wisdom is clear. Real ambition demands we become exactly what we claim to be. Through relentless service, hard truth, and the patient work of creating genuine value. The question is not whether to be ambitious. The question is whether your ambition serves life or merely serves your image. Choose wisely. The difference, as Daniela Pearson learned, is everything. If this episode gave you something to think about, please leave a quick review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, wherever you're listening. On Apple Podcasts, go to the show homepage, scroll down to the rating sections, then tap Write Review. On Spotify, go to the show homepage, tap the three dots, select Rate Show, and choose your stars. Reviews signal to the algorithm that this podcast is worth promoting and help new listeners discover the show. Thank you. Your support means a lot and goes a long way. And as always, take this reflection into the silence, and I'll see you next time.